I'm Binith Shah, and I'm a Parkinson's disease neurologist. I specialize in seeing patients with Parkinson's disease, other related movement disorders, and I have fellowship training after my neurology training in deep brain stimulation. I've had patients who have participated in the Movement for Parkinson's program at the Charlottesville Ballet and have found a lot of benefit, not just that they've seen, but that I've seen as well.
Movement for Parkinson's was created by University of Florida alumna and former CB Outreach Director Emily Pozek in 2019. The program consists of a free weekly dance class held in our studios and offered to members of our community with Parkinson's disease, as well as their caretakers, family, and friends. The class's main goals are to improve our participants' quality of life through overall physical well-being, social interaction and creative expression, and targeted improvements in balance, strength, and mobility.
And 4, a big arm swoop. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to reach up and into the bottle. 1, 2.
Researchers have not yet found a cause for Parkinson's disease, but genetics and environmental factors have been linked to the likelihood of disease development. The disease causes the breakdown of neurons in the brain that produce dopamine. The decrease in dopamine is what leads to the symptoms felt by those affected and results in malfunctions in the brain. Researchers are currently looking into the role that Lewy bodies, or clumps of substances in neurons, play in causing Parkinson's disease.
One of the most challenging times that patients face is when they hear about a diagnosis of Parkinson's. It can be a life-changing event, and no matter how I discuss it with patients, it's always a shock. Probably the most important thing that I tell people is to live your life the way that you'd want to live your life. And if there's any limitations, we work together to try finding solutions. The biggest change I recommend the first time I see patients is to tell them to be physically active, and knowing what that means is important. Exercise that involves balance, coordination, and aerobic elements are really important in slowing Parkinson's progression, but they have a really big symptomatic effect. People who are active feel better, and they do better for longer. There's also good evidence that having rhythmic movement to various speeds of sound or alternating speeds of sound has benefit as well. And this is where dance really includes all of those elements in one kind of package.
Researchers have found a number of benefits, which you can find compiled succinctly on the Mark Morris Dance Group's Dance for PD website, one of the leading organizations in programming and training for Parkinson's geared dance classes. Dance classes for participants with PD can help improve coordination, gait, and fluidity of movement, reduce tremors, stimulate cognition and memory, increase confidence and self-efficacy, and improve overall quality of life by creating a social network and reducing feelings of loneliness and isolation.
A lot of patients will tell me that they participate in physical therapy, which is probably one of the single most important things in Parkinson's disease. What dance provides, or other exercise provides, is activation of other parts of the body in a different way, as well as a different sort of cognitive exercise compared to physical therapy. So I encourage patients to do both things. I can tell you that I've seen the same benefit in men and women who've participated in the program. I think this is a testament to how great the teachers are, but also how important it is to be part of a community.
There's a wide spread and a lot of differences between Parkinson's patients. And so what I have may not be what somebody else has, and vice versa. A disease like this can isolate you. You know, you don't want to go out, you don't want to shake, you don't want to be pitied, or somebody saying, "Ooh, what's wrong with her? What happened to her?" So I think that it's very important to have a community where people understand what you're feeling.
Another aspect that I find really compelling about the Movement for Parkinson program is that caregivers are welcome as well. And this is something that I've noticed where spouses have a chance to reconnect and do activities like dance that they haven't done in a long time or maybe never at all. As a physician who specializes in helping people with Parkinson's, I'd like to thank you for helping support the Movement for Parkinson's program. Anything that can help us take care of patients with Parkinson's, make their lives better, and overall help us not just ease the burden but eventually find the cure for this disease is most appreciated.